Discord, routinely homophobic.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, Discord is it's an app. Welcome to a new game. We finished a Dream Poll last week,
I
and
actually think it's a very old game.
thank you, Mary. Uh, it came up uh not on stream, I think, but during the period while we were playing Dream Poll that Mary has never played or seen Grim Fandango, which is one of my favorite games, and I was like, after Dreamfall, we should play a good game. Um, so I thought this would be fun. Hello Cheshire, hello PM. Yeah, Chess is older, that's true. So yeah, for people who are somehow not familiar with Grim Fandango, this is a LucasArts adventure game. This is the last LucasArts adventure game? Is that it's definitely one of the last. I think it's the last one. Because Freelance Police got canceled. This is 1998, the year of a bunch of incredible games. Um, Project director and writer Tim Schafer, kind of one of his I guess you can't really call it his magnum opus because like he's got a bunch of very famous games, but this is the thing I associate him most with, to be honest, or that I like the most out of his stuff. Um, I don't know that I normally like talk about the kind of background of the game and some of the stuff about it up top, but I don't really have too much to say about it. It's really good. It's the first. Is this not? Is this was Escape from Monkey Island before or after this? Actually, that I don't remember. But those were like the transition of trying to do 3D stuff with the LucasArts adventure games. They didn't. They were kind of figuring that out as they went along. So this is a different engine than the previous ones. I think, yeah, I guess Escape must be after this because the engine. So they went from the Scum engine, which is the 2D engine, to the Grime engine, which is the 3D engine, and the Grime engine is just grim engine. That's just so I assume Escape was after this because it is also on that engine, if I recall correctly. Um, uh, and yeah, I guess this game was originally called The Deeds of the Dead, and then hilariously, the reason the name changed is because LucasArts marketing told them the game would sell poorly if it had dead in the name, so they had to rename it, which is uh, like very pretty late in the process, I think. Which is
Uh-huh.
uh, just, I think Grim Fandango is a better name, to be honest. But it's an extremely funny reason to have changed the name. Um, so yeah, this is the remastered version, which came out in 2015 from Double Fine. So it has some different controls because the original had tank controls on a keyboard, which we won't be using. But other than that, I think it's pretty much, I don't know, the same. So here we go.
Sorry for the wait, Mr. Flores. I am ready to take you now.
Take me? Take me where?
Now, there's no need to be nervous.
Nervous? No. Just your appearance. It's a little intimidating.
Intimidating? Me? But I'm your friend. My name's Manny Calavera. I'm your new travel agent.
I don't want a new travel agent. I want to go home.
You can't go home, Celso. You're dead. But you're not alone. Everybody here is just as dead as you. That's why we call it the land of the dead. Are you ready for your big journey?
No. What journey?
The 4-year journey of the soul. It is quite a big trip. And I can't lie to you, Celso. It could be very, very dangerous. Unless you were to take that money you were buried with and buy a better travel package from us. I mean, wouldn't you rather cross the land of the dead in your own sports car? Maybe try a luxury ocean cruise? Or, if you led a very good life, you may even be eligible for a ticket on the number 9 itself.
The number 9?
That's our top-of-the-line express train. It shoots straight to the 9th underworld, the land of eternal rest, in 4 minutes instead of 4 years. But very few people qualify. Let's take a look at your records. Well, the bad news is the train appears to be just out of your reach, but I still got a couple of tricks up my sleeve here. Yaha! Yes, that's the ticket. The Excelsior line. Yes, she's a beauty. Sure come in handy, too. Oh, you're going to have a great trip. Wish I was going.
Why don't you? You could give me a lift.
Oh, I can't leave here until I've worked off a little debt to the powers that be.
Community service, eh? Well, I guess there are some folks worse off than me.
Oh, I'll be leaving here soon enough. No thanks to dead and no commission low-life cases like yours, Menso.
Hey, Manny, the boss told me to tell you not to leave early tonight. He wants to talk to you about something when he gets back from his trip.
Tell Don not to worry. I'm not going anywhere. Especially not with clients like that. Where do they get these guys? They don't qualify for anything good, so I can't sell anything good. Can't work off my time, and I'm stuck. Stuck selling walking sticks to a bunch of burros for eternity. I need better clients. I need a real saint. I need a lead on a rich, dead saint. ¿Qué es esto?
All right. Hey, Moose. Welcome. The episode our marketing department found that people do not like the concept of dead and are dying. I mean, that's the thing, right? It's like 70% of video games are about killing people.
Oh yeah.
It's so funny that they're like, no, you can't put dead in the name. That's what's so funny to me about it. So yeah, here we are. Intro laid out kind of our basic premise. Obviously, this game is again, if you're not familiar with it, super inspired by Dia de los Muertos sort of iconography. I mean, this is these you know, he's Manny Calavera. These are calaveras. That's what like the skeleton sort of thing is called. And there's some other, you know, art influences and stuff we will sort of see more of as we go. But that is obviously one of the big things. And there's a lot of, yeah, like Spanish and just general kind of like Mexican. I mean, basically the, you know, voice actors are, a lot of them are Hispanic or Latino, various stripes, stuff like that. So, okay, so, oh yeah, oh this is new. This is from the remaster, or because there was no point and click interface in the original version. You walked around with tank controls. Oh, this is not, all right. I don't have it on tank controls. This is actually camera relative controls, but you could turn it on to tank controls, and you'd use the arrow keys, and then there was basically keyboard buttons. You didn't like use the mouse really at all. But this is a much more
Looks like I got
regular thing. So I don't know what the difference between this and this is. Like use versus pickup?
Unclear.
Which I thought there was just one verb in the original basically. I mean, there was look at and like interact with.
All agents from Office Manager Don Copel.
All right, you boneheads, thank your lucky stars and get to your friggin' cars. We have a mass poisoning on our hands. Too many dead to assign specific cases, so all clients are first come, first serve. So let's see some hustle out there.
Whatever you say, Jefe.
Yeah, I mean, like pick up versus use are differentiated in the older games. You know, like those are, you know, two of the different verbs in the original. Going back to the original Scum verbs in Maniac Mansion, where there's like, you know, 15 verbs or something, but then the kind of the 9 verbs that get settled on, they're still differentiated. But oh, you think there were 2 different? Yeah, that's what I was like. I thought by this point, because the Dig only had 2, and that's like 1996-ish, and Full Throttle does have. I mean, Full Throttle has kick as a separate verb. Which, in addition to things, because that's a thing about that. But I don't remember this game. But yeah, maybe it just never mattered.
My
Or
message
rarely
tube
mattered.
is full of nothing, as usual.
Anyway.
My computer gives me instant access to our database of deadbeats. Here's Celso's file. That walking stick was too good for him.
This is the inventory, which is great. Let's see.
What is that? Oh, that's
The-
your scythe.
This
right?
is this is his fold up scythe. It's like a what are those? You know, like there are those things. There's like the poles that like you snap up into like you know, like into they're like in 4 sections. Like
Yeah.
that's literally what it is. Yeah, like a camp shovel or
It's
something.
some
Yeah.
sort of special work order.
Right. So yeah, Manny is some sort of travel agent slash community service, like doing community service. The game does not auto. You didn't add auto saves to your. I mean, Nexus doesn't matter. There's not like fail conditions. I don't think. I don't think you can like die in this game.
Oh yeah, you're already dead.
Domino's door is
Well,
locked. Not a bad idea.
We'll find
actually.
out about that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, we are dead. Oh yeah, the mural. Yeah. I mean, the art in this game in general is gorgeous, in my opinion. Oh, in the save menu. Let's see here. Oh yeah, this thing. This is yeah, this particular, like this one, the blown up version of this art, which I think we can see down in the I think it's in the downstairs in like the lobby, I think is where that mural actually is in the game. That's my Twitter backdrop. It has been for many years because I think it's incredible.
Big Mr. Boss Man doesn't want to be disturbed today.
All right.
It's my boss's secretary, Ava.
It's my boss's whipping boy, Manny.
I love Ava.
Buenos dias.
Manny, why aren't you at the poisoning?
What poisoning?
The Code 3 gazpacho poisoning that everybody's at but you. Why do I send out memos if nobody reads them?
Where was the poisoning again?
Just ask your driver, for crying out loud. He'll know.
Hi, Pahu. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I have played this before. Mary, who's here, has not played or seen the game.
Any messages for me?
Besides the one about the poisoning?
Yeah.
I only have one other message for you, Manny. I'm not your secretary. I don't take your messages. So get it through your thick skull and stop forwarding your phone to me.
All right. But that sounded more like 4 messages to me. In my heart, though, you're still my secretary.
Manny, what are you talking about? I was never your secretary, even when you were on top. I got one boss, same as you, Don Copel.
How is the audio, by the way? especially like Mary versus the game.
Hello. I am talking in order for people to better judge.
Come on, I know you work for another man besides Don.
Seems good.
Well,
Okay,
what are you
good.
talking about?
I know you take memos for Hurley sometimes.
Ah, Manny, just beat it, will ya?
Busy as ever, I see.
I'd have more work to do if you had more clients.
Ouch. Where is everybody?
Oh, Manny, did you forget what day it is today?
Oh man, did I come in on Saturday again?
It's the Day of the Dead. Everybody's back in the land of the living, visiting their families like we should be.
Why aren't you visiting your family today?
Ah, the boss is here, so I gotta be here. How about you, Cal?
No one back there I want to see.
And you don't want Domino here alone, getting all the good leads.
Domino's here?
He's at the poisoning right now, stealing your commission.
So, you going to the Christmas party?
After the spectacle you made of yourself last year, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Any good gossip?
Well, I heard Domino got a raise.
Por favor, tell me some good news, why don't you?
I still love you.
You're all I really need, belleza. Well, I gotta go hit the bricks.
Okay, you show those bricks a lesson.
It's a hole punch. Could I take your hole punch?
Ha! I doubt you could take my half punch.
Ah.
Wait, why are there two elevators? I don't actually remember. Does one go to the garage? One goes to the garage. Okay, and one goes to the lobby. I guess we probably do need to go to the garage first.
Presumably that's where your driver is.
Yes. Yeah, I thought that. Let's see here. I was trying to see if the. Maybe it's not. Huh. Yeah, I thought that mural was down here. I'm not actually sure where it shows up in the game. Maybe it's in. It might be in Act 2. It's kind of interesting to play this game in like this mouse and keyboard thing because like there were no, because it's tank controls, like you don't actually know when the original game, like you did not know where there were additional screens or things. You could sort of see where things you could interact with because when you were somewhere near things you could interact with, Manny's head tilts towards them and like looks at them. So as you're kind of walking around, you could kind of get a sense of what you could interact with.
It's a tool cabinet.
But this is definitely much easier.
Not picking that up.
Okay.
It's locked.
Hey, who's messing with my stuff?
There he is.
Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't expect sales agents usually don't come over to this part of the garage.
Oh, hi, Cody. On DOS, the cursor doesn't change. I mean, this game did not run on DOS. It ran, I mean, it was just like it didn't have a cursor, because it was keyboard, arrow keys to, like, you were physically driving Manny around, and then, I mean, not physically, but you know what I mean. And then you hit a button when he was close to something to interact with it.
Hey, you a driver?
Me? Ha! No. I don't ride them. Just wrench them.
I'm Calavera. Manny Calavera.
My name's Gladys. I don't get many visitors. Hey, I got a message for a Mr. Calavera. Your driver said that Mr. Hurley said
Day of the Tentacle
that he
was
had the
point
rest
and
of the
click.
day
Had this
off.
sort of
Domino
interface.
sent my driver home?
Yeah, wasn't that nice?
Looks like I need a new driver.
Oh, I would agree with that. Yes, you do.
Yeah, Day of the Tentacle was DOS. Yep, I've got my original disc somewhere.
Like 3.5-inch floppies.
No, I had CDs.
Okay.
I had the talkie versions that came on CD for Day of the Tentacle and Fate of Atlantis. And the Dig, which I don't think had a floppy version. I think that at that point it was only CDs with talk. I think there wasn't a non-talkie version.
You want to be my replacement driver?
Me? Oh, no. Sorry, can't. Rules.
Come on, Gladys. I need you to be my driver.
No, I can't. I'm too big.
You're not too big. The cars are just too small.
Yeah, those dang compact cars. Hey, that gives me an idea. I could alter your car just a bit with just a quick torch job to let out the seams, you know? I'm not allowed to modify the cars without a work order from upstairs. I could lose my job.
A work order, huh?
Yeah. I can't torch anything bigger than a cigarette without one of these signed by the boss himself.
Hey, that's my line. Getting people to sign. Back in a snap.
Yeah, too small. I'm not too big. Everything around here is just too small.
Oh, bye, Gladys. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we'll talk more to you later. Wait, what do I? Oh, I've got
Gotta
the.
get this work order signed.
Yeah, just put it back in. That's fine. Yeah, that's, I guess, technically like our first puzzle. Is those other dialogue options, I believe, do not work, but oh, this is like the cars are like on this fucking
Yep.
God.
Here's what I need. Wheels.
Great.
Ooh, I might get hurt if I try to get one down by myself. Ooh, I might get hurt if I try to get one down by myself. Can't go through on foot. People have tried, but they never came back.
Let's see, how do I get back up? So here.
Eva, I really need the boss to sign this work order.
I'll give it a shot. Mr. Copel, I've got Manny Calavera out here to see you.
Didn't I say no interruptions today?
Sorry, Cal. Maybe tomorrow.
That's too late.
Oh yeah, like you're going anywhere.
Oops. Alright. Gotta get our work order signed.
Can't believe you're gonna forge it and get Glottis fired.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
It's locked. It's locked. Ah, the old head of the department. Way before my time. I heard he was a total slave driver. Good afternoon. Let's see. Where am I on this? Don Copal, Domino Hurley, Junior Sales Associates. That better not be me. Let's see. Where am I? Junior Sales Associates. That better not be me.
Oh, there's that ashtray that was like the opening shot.
Mm-hmm.
There she is. The number 9. One of these days, I'm gonna ride her right on out of here. There she is, the number 9.
All right.
I'm not walking on the free. The petrified forest Rubacava. Not really that far away. But to me, they might as well be on the other side of the world. I shouldn't even be standing here. The petrified... I'm not walking on the freeway. I shouldn't even be standing here. Those crates are completely blocking the sidewalk. What if there were a fire? Looks like some sort of crafty mine.
What?
Hey, what's going down, clown?
Hey, back off, suit. I'm practicing.
Practicing what?
Wringing your neck. What does it look like?
Can I walk through your tent? I want to see the parade.
Well, walk through someone else's tent, all right? Do I look like a turnstile to you?
Some festival, huh?
Yeah, pretty busy. My carpal tunnel syndrome's really acting up.
But you don't have any tendons.
Yeah, well, you don't have a tongue, but that doesn't seem to shut you up now, does it?
Can you teach me how to do that?
Well, since you're a beginner, why don't you practice the first step?
Which is?
Blow.
Bang!
Ah, popped another one. Lousy, bony fingers.
Twist me up one of them, huh, fella?
Yeah. Twist this, all right?
Bet you can't do a cat.
Shows what you know, buddy. I can do anything. I can do birds, amphibians, famous poets. Go ahead. Name one.
Robert Frost.
Trying to stump me, eh? Ta-da!
Thank you, buddy.
My kid wants another balloon animal.
Ah, jeez. What now?
Rosa, what are you doing?
Ah, yes, this is why I need 2 Robert Frosts.
I think I think it's possible to need another Robert Frost if you mess things up.
It
But
didn't work.
Heck, that's easy.
Rosa, come up here.
There's no limit on those.
Oh, come here. Okay, there you go. Wait, this is just the same. Yeah, okay. It's like, I don't think there's another scene.
I don't like the way that eye is looking at me. Hello? It's huge. I can't open it. It looks like a rope, but it's really just a bunch of cheap ties tied together.
Very safe. Look. What's he gonna do? Fall and die? Bird?
Uh-huh. There's nobody in Domino's office. Domino locks his window. Fear of pigeons, probably. Looks like the boss has gone fishing. No use for it. Just thinking about Don's file system gives me a cold chill. I would love to search Don's office right now, but I'm late for the poisoning. This place is a mess. I would love to search Don's office right now, but I'm late for the poisoning.
Clearly, you need to be using the pickup function, not the use function. And
At some point, it's probably going to come
Memo
up.
from the desk of Don Copal. Hey, work orders are assigned by my office and are not exchangeable among salesmen. Swapping, selling, and especially stealing work orders will result in severe disciplinary action. Don't need it. It looks like Don's rigged his computer to automatically answer his intercom. I'll just change his auto response here.
Ah, cripes, Ava, just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy!
Okay, bye, Rosa. Can't get over there
get
yet.
better at throwing, nerd.
What? Yeah, I think we just can't get over there yet. I was trying to remember. Robert Phones-based grappling hook. Yeah, that's what we need.
Eva, I really need the boss to sign this work order.
I'll give it a shot. Mr. Copel, Mr. Calavera has something out here that he says he needs your signature on.
Ah, cripes, Ava, just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy!
You'll have to excuse him, Manny. It's probably a really hard crossword puzzle he's got in there today.
Eva, I'm impressed. I had no idea you had this kind of power.
Well, we all have our secrets.
Okay, that was a good cut.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I look good in this, don't I?
Yeah, well, they say black is slimming.
I'm driving, yeah! I'm driving!
Por favor. I could have walked faster than this. Híjole, I'm gonna miss the poisoning. Domino. Ew, the living still give me the creeps.
Welcome to the land of the living.
Bound only by the paper-thin wrapper of mortality, a soul here lies, struggling to be free, and so it shall, thanks to a bowl of bad gazpacho and a man named Calavera. Look at these poor saps. It's the fear of death that makes monsters of us all.
Truth be told, I'd rather be setting this milkshake soul free.
Smells like the perfect client, rich and sweet. Can't reap the milkshake, can only smell it. I have to say, this food looks pretty good. In this world, all I can do is look, smell, and reap. I can't reap hamburger, cows, or a whole other bureau, not to mention the lettuce. Smiles as bright and wide as the blade on my scythe. Boo. Soon I'll be coming for them. Scaring the living is technically against the rules, but we all do it.
Interesting. Can't access your inventory here. It just brings out your size.
Nice bathroom.
But we offer several travel package upgrades if you'd care to.
Cut the yap. I want something cheap where I can get some rest. Now that's it.
Ay, ay, ay.
You know, Manny, I could make this car a little faster if you wanted.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, slam the front into the weeds, tub the rear end, dual blowers, pop it out of the hood.
You'll get plenty of rest this way, Mr. Martinez, and you'll be safely padded by the foam created when these two chemicals mix, like this.
On second thought, I want to upgrade my package.
Sorry, Bruno, but you didn't qualify for anything better. But here, have this complimentary mug.
No, wait. Can't you find me something where I can move my legs?
You know I'd like to, Bruno, but my boss is a real hard-ass.
I gotta be a hard ass when I got lazy sickle wavers like this jolly boy working for me. Manny, you couldn't find a sale at a yacht club.
I got a sale right here.
I'm talking premium sales, Calavera. Like the kind Domino makes.
How am I supposed to make premium sales with the scumbag clients you're sending me?
Hey, now you're blaming the clients? I've had it with you, Manny. If you haven't bagged a premium before the next sales report comes in, you're out. Out on the street. No job. No way to work off your time. Just your fancy suit and your big smile and a whole lot of time to kill. Who you calling a scumbag? Why, I oughta...
I'm sick of waiting around for a good lead. Like it's gonna fly in here tied to a brick. It's time to take one. Hey, you missed a great poisoning.
Yeah, and you missed a great client. Domino came back from there with a none.
Híjole, I got a tiny little man with a mean temper and no commission.
Well, at least you don't work for one.
You know, Copal's not really in his office.
Sweetheart, I know what you're up to.
Huh?
You're trying to get me away from my desk so you can link all my paper clips together again. Grow up, darling.
I can't find my driver.
Manny, do I have to explain your job to you again?
No, but I like to hear your description of it, just for kicks.
Well, the Manuel Calavera that I know picks up people in the land of the living,
Dead people?
preferably, and he brings them here and tries valiantly to sell them the best travel package they qualify for. If he sells them enough premium packages, our hero will be free to leave the land of the dead. Until then, he and I are stuck here, having the same conversation over and over again for eternity.
Thank you, Ava.
The rules.
Well, enough about me. What's your job like?
Like babysitting, except I don't get to watch TV.
What if we just skip town tonight? You and me, baby.
Well, thanks for the offer, but we'd never make it out of the city alive.
But
In one piece, I mean.
I bet I could get you out if I really tried.
Oh, Manny, look at you. You're a trapped soul and you don't even know it.
Why do some clients qualify for better travel packages?
They led good lives,
¿Qué traes? How do you define a good life?
better than yours and mine.
So what did you do in life to get stuck here?
What I did back in the fat days is none of your business. You know the rules.
Well, I gotta go hit the bricks.
Big Mr. Boss Man doesn't want to be disturbed today.
Domino's back.
It's Domino Hurley, the sweatiest man in the office.
You gotta sweat this L, Callie, and you know it.
Well, at least you're not hitting the bottle anymore.
Hey, Callie, how you doing?
So, how'd you make out of the poisoning?
Well, let's just say that Sister Calabaza has a secret passion for trains.
You got a nun?
Hail Mary.
And you sold her a ticket on the number 9 train.
Choo-choo, little buddy.
Choo choo.
Say, how'd you score?
Thank you.
I got 2 nuns, actually.
Hey, that reminds me of this really funny joke.
Heard it. I want to ask you a question.
Shoot, slugger.
Why do you get all the good clients?
You're asking the wrong guy. You should be taking a good long look at the man in the mirror.
No, thanks. I don't enjoy that the same way you do. Can I have one of your clients?
Sure, Cal. Just as soon as I get one I think you could handle.
I can handle anything you got, especially if that's your best right jab. What did you do to get this job?
You mean what's my secret to success?
No, I mean, how did you screw up and get stuck here at the DOD? What sin did you commit, and how long are you gonna have to work here to pay it off?
Well, I could easily ask the same question of you.
But I don't know the answer. I still don't know what I've done.
Well, how convenient. Then, neither do I.
Is it hard to kiss up to the boss so much when you got no lips?
Hey, I got all the lip I need. I get it from you.
I want to tell you something.
Good. Go on and let it all out, Manny. There's no reason for you to be afraid of me.
You know, this used to be my office.
Yeah, I know. I found your name on some comic books in the desk.
I want my office back.
Don't worry, you'll have years and years to enjoy it after I get promoted out and you're still here.
I think you're up to something.
Yeah, I'm up to about 4 premium sales this week.
I think we should team up. Be partners.
Oh, Manny, I would, but I'm too intimidated. I could never be partners with someone who was so much more of a man than me.
Oh, come on. I've seen your wife. I want to punch you in the mouth.
Oh, no, not the Christmas party all over again.
What happened at the Christmas party?
Blacked out on the whole thing, huh? Maybe you should switch to lemonade, kid.
Well, you sound pretty out of breath, so I'm gonna blow.
Always a pleasure, Cal.
That's some premium-looking scotch.
Have some, Manny, just so you don't forget what premium tastes like.
Well, that's okay. I hit pick up, Manny.
Desk drawers? I don't have desk drawers.
Hey, get out of there, Calavera. Hey, Dom. What's your screensaver password? Get away from my computer, Manny.
Picked it up and stored it. Wait. Oh, wait. I see. Oh, what's over here? Oh,
It's a deck of cards.
yeah, let's pick that up. I'm sure we need it.
Better take these cards. It looks like a long day of solitaire for me. I should close Bruno's record before the black marks burn into my screen. My message tube is full of nothing, as usual. This end cabin is where I hang my cloak. Nothing in there but I'm gonna let it air out some more.
Let's see.
I'll never get out of this place. You and your fancy suits and your nose holes way up in the air, sticking your empty beer bottles down the message tubes. How fancy is that? Huh? Don't you boys upstairs realize the tube switcher is a sophisticated and delicate piece of machinery?
Huh?
You think you're better than me?
No.
Good.
I thought he came in here. I guess he went.
For those who enjoy no-hassle travel. Bruno, you in one of these? Must have picked them up already. One of the chemicals for our packing material comes out of there. It's a nasty chemical puddle. No thanks. That stuff smells terrible, man. Ugh, that smell. No thanks. It's a lump of our packing foam.
I know it will probably come up later, but I like the idea that there was no point to that. Just fuck around and leave a mess for someone.
Warning. Fire system. Do not touch.
Thank you.
It's the sophisticated and delicate hub of all communications here in the Department of Death. As a rule, I never touch anything more sophisticated and delicate than myself. That wheel should open it. The wheel won't turn and the door won't budge.
Hmm. Did not remember immediately what I needed to do, but I think I do.
My kid, do you have any? Well,
Oops. Didn't realize you could go directly to there. Oh, we should probably go check on Glottis before we get too much further. Is he over here?
It's locked. This sign says, I'm at the junkyard. Woo!
Oh, he's not here.
No one in there. Not when there's a door.
All right.
Look out below. That doesn't sound good.
Servers down again.
What else is new? Ah, our cheerful communications maintenance staff is on the job. Hi, I'm not getting any messages. Is the server down?
This is their idea of a joke? They think it's funny? I'd like to jam their tubes with packing material. See how they like that?
So you're saying the server is down, is that it?
The server is not down. It's never down. It's just temporarily unavailable while I'm doing some maintenance, that's all.
So how long is it gonna be down?
With a job like this, you can never tell. Probably hours.
Or until no one's around to see you sneak out, eh?
Whichever comes first.
Can I squeeze in there just for a sec?
Are you kidding? This is a highly secured area. No one's allowed in here who ain't me.
What's so special about you?
I, sir, am an elemental spirit, summoned from the land of the dead itself.
Yeah, let me guess. You were given one purpose, one skill, one desire. Fixing pneumatic tube switchers.
No, I was created to run the elevators, but they put in those dang motion detectors and put me out of work.
Who would do a terrible thing like this?
It's those punks in the mailroom. They think this baby is going to put them out of a job. And they're right.
There's a lot of anxiety around automation in this game.
Uh-huh.
General labor anxieties a lot.
I really think it's clean enough.
Oh, it's clean enough to run, all right. I'm just fiddling around to be safe. You know, gotta cover my ass.
Yes, you do. Just curious, how'd you get in there?
I squeezed down one of these tubes like a pixie. How do you think I got in here? Through the door, just like you. Say, Chatty Cathy, I got a lot of tubes to flush here.
Hey, me too. I'll let you go.
Oh.
Oh, not again. You trying to blow this joint sky high? That's a magnesium compound fire extinguisher. Spray that on this packing foam and we'll both be riding the giant Roman candle out of here.
What? Why would they put something so dangerous in here?
I guess they didn't expect this room to be full of hazardous waste.
The deadbolt looks like it's not set. I've just locked an open door. Strange, yet symbolically compelling.
For some reason, this is one of the lines that is embedded in my brain from this game.
Yes.
Good enough for government work.
It's the sophisticated and delicate hub of all communications here in the Department of Death. As a rule, I never touch anything more sophisticated. Not picking that up. Deck of cards just wouldn't help there.
Oh, now he's taking a card out.
Keep meaning to mark these cards. I couldn't play this card there. I don't feel like pitching cards right.
You know, I need to do something like this. Oop. Hi, Dio. Let's see.
Hey, Hurl. Yeah. Well, you sound all.
Alright. Bye.
Manny, what are you doing?
Just marking cards, honey.
Oh, is...
I couldn't play this card there. I don't feel like pitching cards right now. He's got a lock on it. I can't believe he doesn't trust me.
Because we're trying to read Domino's mail, basically.
That makes sense.
Because he gets the leads on the good clients and we don't for some reason. I'm trying to remember how to do this.
I couldn't play this card there.
Remember, it involves the playing cards somehow.
Deck of cards just wouldn't help there. I've already got one.
see here. I don't think we need to start a fire, but that's what that one guy was talking about. We could start a fire with the packing material. Doesn't seem particularly... I guess we could try it. Seems bad.
That's not on fire. That's not on fire.
You're right, Manny.
I think
What?
I was going to say, did you try putting the cards in the machine again after you marked them? Because you tried putting them in before you had hole punched them.
Oh, did I not? I thought I did, but yeah, if I didn't, that is something I should try real quick. Case.
I couldn't play this card there.
Okay.
Well, okay, sorry. Oh, whatever.
I tried using it on our machine, our mail thing, and Domina's mail thing, and that machine.
What I was wondering was, is there something else that's interactable in the, like,
Oh,
tube room? Because, like, you were trying to interact with, like, the big machine,
right.
and there was that one tube that was red. I was like, that feels like
is
it's
there
trying
a
to be
separate
eye-catching.
hotspot? Oh god.
That's what I'm thinking.
That is annoying if that's the case.
The
That might
drapes are
be.
drawn. Dom must be in there napping. No use for it. No, not while Domino's in there.
Okay. Yeah, that must be what it is. I was like, maybe we gotta do something else first. Didn't think so. Hotspots.
Yeah.
They're easier. Well, I guess maybe they're somewhat easier, but maybe if I was watching, if I was in the original controls and watching Manny's head, it might be more obvious that there was. I might have better noticed that there was something else. Oh, I see this red tube.
Yeah.
Can I see it? Oh, I can see it when I'm in here. Ah.
That red tube looks familiar.
Okay. Yep. That's what it is.
It's locked.
Well, shit.
Not picking that up.
I have to get a key? Ah, no, you can't. Okay, this is what I remember doing. Yeah.
Mercedes Colomar, client number 9308, blah, blah, blah. Died of chickenpox, time of death, yada, yada, yada. Aha! Positive attributes. Volunteered time reading stories to dying children. That's good. That's really good. I think you're it, Mercedes Colomar. I think you're the one for me.
Oh, thank you, Mary.
Are you loco? What got into you? It's a company car.
Oh yeah, and it's even better company now. Hop in.
What is his fucking eyes?
The characters and the writing in this game are really good.
You're not the nurse?
No?
You're not here to give me my medication?
No, but I am here to ease your pain.
Guess they couldn't save me, huh?
No. But there's still a chance you could save me.
That's a lot of responsibility, Mr. Calavera. What makes you think I've been all that good?
Miss Colomar.
Meche, please.
Meche. I can see it in your face and in your file here, where it says you're entitled to a first-class ticket to... nowhere? What?
Did I do something wrong?
Not according to your bio. It was spotless. At least the part I read was.
I'm not sure I like the implication, Mr. Calavera.
Are you sure you're Mercedes Colomar?
Yes. Would you like to see my birthmark?
Sure. Where is it?
It's wherever you guys put my skin.
Anything about your past you haven't told me?
Quite a bit, considering I've told you nothing.
Did you kill much when you were alive?
Very little.
Never killed anybody?
I have to confess, I never killed anybody.
Not even a teensy bit of killing?
Maybe I just wasn't trying hard enough.
Were you a big shoplifter?
Well, they accused me of it once.
Really?
But it wasn't my fault. That puppy followed me out of the store.
Oh. Mean to animals?
Oh no, I love animals. Once, when I was volunteering at an animal shelter,
Just stop right there. Ever cheated on your taxes?
I've never paid taxes in my life.
Aha.
I've never made enough money to be taxed. You know, it's mostly been all volunteer work.
Uh-huh. Ever cheated on your husband?
Mr. Calavera, there's no ring on my finger.
There's no skin on it either.
I guess you'll just have to trust me then.
Litter?
Oh, Manny, is that the best you can do?
Work with me, Meche. Give me some dirt.
Well, I could do something bad right now if that would help.
Wouldn't count. Sorry, I give up.
Don't say that, Manny.
Excuse me, but I have to go straighten this mess out.
Sorry to be so much trouble, Mr. Calavera.
It's no trouble, but please, call me Manny.
I'm sorry I let you down, Manny.
Aw.
Domino's door is locked.
Hey, Funny Bones! In my office! Now! You vandalized company property in order to obtain secret information so you could take your illegally modified company car and your unregistered driver and run Domino here off the road! All in order to steal a client from her legitimate agent!
There's nothing legitimate about this place. You give all the good clients to Domino.
Manny, now I'm embarrassed for you.
You've embarrassed the whole office. I'm going to call the woman in here so you can apologize to her yourself. Ava, send in Ms. Colomar, please.
She left about 15 minutes ago, sir. She said she had a long walk ahead of her and she wanted to get started.
Walking? She had a ticket on the number 9. Why does she think she has to walk?
That's the best package I could find for her.
Now you see why I give all the good clients to Domino. That woman was a saint and a shoo-in for a double-end ticket that she's not going to get because you just couldn't find it. And now, because of your little stunt, she's out there, on her own, walking by herself through the petrified forest, facing the demons of the underworld, alone and unprotected. This is her reward after a lifetime of hardship and public service? Her destiny stolen by some overreaching salesman looking for a fat commission he didn't deserve! Get in there and stay put until the boys downtown tell us what they want done with you. Someone's gonna take the fall for this Calavera, and it ain't gonna be me!
Rosa. Okay. Well, that went well.
It looks like it dispenses something called Philodent. It stays here. Ooh, ick. It came out like soft serve ice cream, but judging by the smell, I think it's auto body filler. Hey, is anybody out there?
So, Manuel, have you thought about what you have done?
Who's out there?
I'm you, or rather, I was you, years ago.
Yeah, well, I'm me now, so get lost. Get me out of here.
The only way out, Manuel, is to be taken back in. If you are truly still loyal to this company, declare it loudly. The management might hear and stick you right back in their fold.
Yeah? Well, I got something they can stick in their fold.
You have to try harder than that, Manuel. A man's loyalties decide his destiny.
Look, I did what I had to do. So what?
You have to try harder than that, Manuel. A man's...
The DOD runs a crooked game, and I intend to prove it.
You would do that? That could cause this agency a lot of trouble.
I'm gonna blow the lid off this place.
Young man, you are an enemy of the Department of Death. Welcome to the club. Salvador Limones and guests.
Where are you taking me?
To the headquarters of the LSA.
LSA?
The Lost Souls Alliance. We're a small group, Manuel. We're always looking for new soldiers.
Here we go.
To do what exactly?
We need help in our intelligence unit. You know Eva, of course.
Manny?
I was once a Reaper like yourself, Manuel. But I uncovered a web of corruption in our beloved Department of Death. I have reason to believe that the Bureau of Acquisitions is cheating the very souls it was chartered to serve. I think someone is robbing these poor, naive souls of their rightful destinies, leaving them no option but to march on a treacherous trail of tears, unprotected and alone, like babies, Manuel, like babies.
What's your evidence?
That's where you come in, Manuel. Or should I call you Agent Calavera?
Manny suits me fine. I'm not looking to join any military organization, Sal. I just want my job back so I can work off my time and get out of this dump.
Well, you won't even be able to get out of this city without my help. Which means, of course, you won't be able to find that woman and you'll never get your job back. When you're ready to join the cause, Manuel, come talk to me. We might be of some use to each other.
So yeah, the secret revolutionary organization that Ava is part of.
I was going to say, I'm glad Ava has her revolutionary outfit that she wears to the revolutionary meetings.
Yeah, there's the bit earlier where Manny's like, "Oh, I know you have another boss," and she's like, what?"
It's a slide projector.
Whoops, sorry. I want to see the slide. Yeah, I want to see this one.
I don't get it.
Nor do I, Manuel. Not yet.
I know one of those circles was labeled tenured evil. Seems to be pigeon bombs, perhaps? The DoD triumvirate.
It's my boss's secretary's evil twin.
Just me, honey.
So you're not really a secretary.
I'm a spy, Manny.
Well, that's the last time we used that temp agency. Any messages for me?
Join or die.
But I'm already...
Again!
Ava, you gotta get me out of town. They're gonna sprout me.
You can't leave, Manny. We need access to the DoD computer network if we're ever gonna find out what's going on. And we can't access without a salesman like you.
They're gonna sprout
the computer IDs
me.
you when you log on.
How does it do that? Fingerprints? I don't have any.
Your teeth, Manny. Haven't you ever noticed your computer scanning your teeth when you log on?
I thought that was just a power surge.
We need your teeth, Manny. We can't let you go. Sorry.
Doesn't Cabal wonder where you are?
Don and Domino were both locked up in Don's office with some bigwig from downtown. Some fatty in a fez.
Who is the fat man, I wonder? And how does he fit into this sinister puzzle?
How long have you been a spy?
Salvador recruited me about a year ago. I couldn't resist him. He's just so noble.
What are you working on there?
I'm trying to get this radio working so we can use it in the field, but it looks pretty hopeless. Salvador's right. We need good old-fashioned homing pigeons to communicate with our field agents.
You have field agents?
No, it's just Sal and me right now. But someday, Manny.
So, you won't help me out of here.
Sorry. I'll help you out, but not your teeth. Think it over.
Salvador seems to be concentrating. Do you know something I don't know?
Have you ever wondered why your clients, even your best clients, never seem to qualify for the packages you know they deserve?
Yes. My last client in particular, Mechi.
Well, they all did qualify, Manuel. especially her. But somehow, somebody with access to the files has stolen their just rewards, their sweet hereafters.
Their tickets on the number 9?
Precisamente, amigo.
What would they do with the tickets?
A ticket on the number 9 is like a leaf of gold, Manuel. Especially to one who has died with a less than perfect record. Someone is profiting here from those that would buy their way into heaven.
But money's not important here. We all just want out.
You want to get out, Manuel. And so do I someday. But for some people, this world is all there is. They have decided to seek pleasure and happiness here in the 8th underworld. And for that, you need money.
What do you want from me?
I'm going to build an underground army of souls to fight the injustice I have seen in El Marro. Communication will become vital as the Lost Souls Alliance spreads out. We'll need messengers we can trust.
You want me to be your messenger?
No, Manuel. Our numbers are small and our agents are too valuable to risk that sort of work. History shows only one messenger to be of use to a cause like ours. Carrier pigeons.
If I grab some pigeons off the roof, will you let me go?
No, I need to raise them from birth, Agent Calavera. I need you to bring me their eggs.
You're keeping me here because you need the eggs?
Why are you still here, Calavera? Go get me an Air Force before it hatches. Now that's all the briefing you need, soldier. ¡Viva la revolución!
Have you thought about using messages tied to balloons? I can get you plenty of balloons.
Pigeons. Bring me their eggs.
Pues, okay.
¡Viva la revolución!
Have you thought about using...
¡Viva la revolución!
This computer shut off.
We salvaged that unit when the company threw it away. But we have yet to get it working. When we do, we'll need you to get us into the system.
I'll be long gone before then.
We'll see, Manuel.
This computer shut off. Where does this go?
To a secret tunnel out of the city. But it opens for members of the LSA only.
It won't budge.
It opens for members of the LSA only.
Alright. Pigeons and teeth. Oh, this door's open now. Still no Glottis.
Hey, what did they do with Glottis?
That's what I said. Oh, we heard they're having a meeting. Big wig. Let's see if we can.
The drapes are drawn. Dom and Don must still be in there. No use for it.
That was a pigeon.
Dom's office is empty.
Oh, didn't lock his window this time.
What a jock. It's Domino's mouthpiece. Ugh, Domino had this in his mouth. I'm gonna try to guess his password. Nope, it's not Golden Boy. What the? There's something glowing in there. It looks like a glowing hunk of coral.
There it is. think this is one of the sillier early puzzles. This weird coral, like...
Oh, you're supposed to use it as a grappling hook, and...
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I wonder if that's how Domino meant it to be used.
Absolutely not.
Eggs.
I don't like the looks of those pigeons. Shoot! I don't have a net or a desire to have a pet pigeon. Ah, the pigeons obviously like this dish vent. I prefer to eat out of clean dishes that aren't nailed to the roof.
Right. We gotta get rid of the pigeons somehow. Or we can get the pigeon eggs. Yes.
The bread of the dead. Since I really didn't get to celebrate the festival this year, I think I'm entitled to a little pan de muertos.
Intro to this is weirdly long. Why he has to step that far forward before it gives you control. Alright.
Maybe that will scare them. Eventually.
Yeah, Robert Frost is scary. What? That's impressive.
Yeah, beat it, you lousy little ledge pickers. You must come with me, young ones, for I am the Grim Reaper.
I think that was a little underplayed, the actual pigeons leaving, and it. I was like, I'm not sure it would be clear exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
there's gonna be a little more of a cutscene with that. All right, we got your pigeon eggs.
Agent Calavera and 2 guests.
Zundeg.
Sorry.
It's okay. There you go, Sal.
Check these babies out. Excellent, Manuel. With these, I can breed an entire army of winged messengers. Our revolution can spread now across the land, carried on the shimmering wings of justice, thanks to you, Agent Calavera. I myself would also like to spread across the land. But you can't. We need your dental work here to access the computer. I am sorry, but freedom has its price.
Well, we'll work on that next. We can go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Did not realize Manny had an idle animation of smoking.
Yep.
Fill a dent. Good for dents, great for dentures. Wow, perfect impression of my teeth, and like quite a chalky aftertaste too. Agent Calavera here.
Theo. What's up, Theo? What you need?
Manny, this looks like a perfect impression of your teeth. We can use this as a mold to make a fake set of teeth and get into the computer system that way.
Good work, soldier. You are a friend of the revolution, Agent Calavera. And now, let me be of service to you. You must go to the town of Rubalcaba, my friend. If you want to find your lost soul. How do you know where she is? I don't. But everyone who wants to get to the Ninth Underworld must cross the Sea of Lament. And therefore must go to Rubalcaba to get passage on a ship. As long as you get there before she does, you'll find her. But it may be quite a wait. I'll wait as long as it takes. Manuel, are you in love with her? Love? Love love is for the living, Sal. I'm only after her for one reason. She's my ticket out of here. That was some tunnel. I'm all the way to the edge of the petrified forest.
Oh, outfit change. Also another one of those, like, just incredible noir lines of love is for the living. I'm only after her because she's my ticket out of here.
Ah, El Maro, my hometown. May I never see it again.
Yeah,
Not
we've
going back there for a while.
left the city. And look who's here.
Oh,
Dio, knock out of here.
Claude is my friend. Why are you crying?
Manny? Oh, Manny! They fired me!
Me too, buddy.
You don't understand, Manny. I was created just to do that job. It's the only thing that makes me happy. It's like they reached into my chest and pulled out my heart and threw it into the woods to...
Gladys, what have you done? Oh, Gladys. I wonder how long he can live with that heart. Wake up, buddy. This signpost seems to be pointing the way to Rubacaba. Oh, no. Ooh, ick. Shoot! These spiders have Glottis's heart in their web.
It moves so fast. Yeah, I mean, it's,
Stuck in there good.
you know, I think when I played it the first time, it definitely, you know, I spent a lot more time in El Maro because just not, I don't know the puzzles. Although I don't think the puzzles are too bad so far. I am curious when we get to Act 2. I remember there are some infamously difficult puzzles in that, and I'm hoping that that's not too bad.
It's stuck in there good.
Yeah, you do get a lot of motion on the puzzles, especially early on here because it's just introducing a lot of stuff.
Piece of cake. Hi, Chihuahua. Don't think that's gonna work. It's an ugly pile of bones, like me. I guess I could always use a spare. Soup's on. Huh, they don't seem very interested in that bone I put in there. Oh, poor spiders. No more demon heart to eat. It's still beating.
Heart. Heart is good. Be good to heart. Don't tear out heart. Heart is good. Strong, beating, good heart. Hey, is that my car?
Mr. Lamont, I assure you the missing woman will be found. I will personally track her down myself.
Just like you personally picked her up from the land of the living?
That was my intention, but Agent Calavera somehow got to her first.
We gave you the fastest car, Domino. We gave you all the best clients. You had all the advantages. So how was this Calavera able to sneak in there and eat your lunch?
Oh, now, Hector, you can't get too mad at Domino. That wasn't his fault.
Oh, I can, Don. You should know I can get too mad. But not at Domino. After all, he wasn't in charge of this operation. At least, not until now.
Hector, no!
Marigolds. Funny. For some reason, I was expecting tulips. Well, maybe Mr. Calavera, eh, Domino? Why don't you personally go down to the basement and escort him up here? The sooner he's sprouted and we can get back to business, the better.
Wanna go for a ride?
I thought you'd never ask.
So there's the answer to the question of, since they're dead, can they be killed?
I mean, fair enough.
They can be sprouted, whatever that means. Now we gotta drive this car. Through the maze. We can't go this way, right?
Manny, this is a low-riding street rod, not a 4x4. We don't have the clearance for that kind of road.
Oh yeah, we gotta come over here.
Híjole, mano. What sort of unholy Christmas tree farm is this, Gladys? Gladys?
Manny, check out this wheelbarrow, will ya? With a couple of ATV nubby tires on the back and a 2-stroke lawnmower engine, we could make one sweet go-kart.
Gladys, you have a one-track mind.
This forest sucks the marrow out of everything. I'd climb it myself, but I don't want to take all the fun away from Gladys. Not picking that up. Switches up.
Ooh, careful, Manny! With the harmonic balancer turned off, those pumps might shake that tree apart. Oh, but... Oh! If we shook the tree down, those pumps would dislodge, and I could make high-lift shocks out of them for the bone wagon! Hold on. I'm going to unbalance that wheel with some of these weights. That'll shake her down for sure. Okay, just give me a second to balance these doggies. That should do it.
Oh.
Still not enough.
And maybe if I moved them around a little.
We gotta move this first. actually understand how this thing works.
I'm not sure.
Okay, there we go. I think that's it.
Hey, while you have that off, let me try moving those weights around some more. Okay, just give me a second to balance these doggies. Hey, Manny! What are you doing? Manny, until now we scraped along the ground like rats. But from now on, we soar. Like eagles. Heh. Like eagles on pogo sticks!
What a relief. I was getting concerned that our transportation wasn't ostentatious enough.
Get in, or are you afraid of heights? Manny, what are you doing? Don't you know what's on the other side of that gate?
Yeah, the way out of the forest.
Demon beavers, Manny? They'll make you into a dam.
Relax, Geppetto. I'm not made of wood.
But Manny, they don't use wood.
There's a big old padlock on this outer gate. I couldn't take that off with my bare hands.
Need your fire extinguisher. Clear.
Do. Yep. Well, this
Oh
might
my
be
God.
difficult to do with point-and-click controls.
Oh, this is so awkward.
You wanna... Okay. No. Stop doing that. I need to pick this up, I think. Okay, but I do need the fire extinguisher. No, face that way. There you go. I don't remember being able to just like hold it on. But that certainly makes it a lot easier. Although I think there's somewhere...
Plus, how could I leave without Glottis?
Okay. I missed the first thing that he said because I was trying to just get him to run. But he said something about he can't leave.
You can't leave without Glottis.
Yeah, I saw that, but there's a line before that that I clicked through like instantaneously. I'm not sure what it was. Let's see, I guess if I know that he's gonna say something, I can do this again. Just walk over. I think maybe it's he can't walk. He needs the car. Oh, come on.
That's not on fire.
Okay, I think it's that we need the car.
That's not on fire.
Let's be able to drive. I think we can go down. Yeah, we can go down here. this permanently gets rid of them. Just need, oh no, he's coming back. Never mind. Okay, well, we gotta get the key. I don't know where that is off the top of my head.
Come on, Gladys. Let's crash through this gate and drive right over those little monsters.
No way, Manny. Oh, those flaming bone beavers are mean. They bite, they claw, and if one of them wrapped around my drive shaft, I'd be picking flaming hunks of fur out of my U-joint for months. I'm not going down there until you get rid of them.
Okay, let's get back in the car. And we'll go. There's like a whole maze thing over here.
Oh, great.
Don't worry. I'm just gonna
Hey, wait a second.
briefly. I guess it doesn't even. I thought it actually switched screens, but it doesn't. It's actually just like, hey, look, you're. None of these go anywhere. But I'll go. I think this is one of the puzzles that I remember annoying people, but I don't. I think it's funny. Over here.
Okay. This is actually good, as opposed to having an actual maze.
You're right, there's no actual maze. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh, this is the sign that points the way to Rubicava. It would help if I could. I guess I'm gonna assume that that was. This screen is the same angle. Okay. Because I definitely can't see it when it's zoomed out.
Mm-hmm.
Loteria.
Okay. Good.
We do have to go deal with those beavers though, so I don't remember how this works. Is there something down here? Where the fuck are you? Alright, Glottis, you're the driver.
Manny, I'm scared of that sign.
Can't like talk to Glottis when he's in the car.
Yeah.
It looks like some sort of warning sign. They'll tear you apart bone by bone and build with you a human throne. Their buck-toothed king will sit upon what once was you, but now is gone. This key unlocks the gates of hell. Steady traveler, use it well. Can't pass up an old creepy key.
Ah, that just leads us back to there. Okay.
With those monsters on the other side, I'm happy with this thing locked.
Okay, so there's something. Trying to remember how to. Oh god, leave me alone.
That's not on fire.
Yeah, PM. That is
That's not on
true.
fire.
That it's the multiple paths, yeah, to let you be able to do multiple puzzles, so you're not just stuck on one, which is, I mean, that's a frequent, you know, I think they were pretty experienced at doing this at this point, and they knew that was a problem. Oh, God.
That's not on fire.
Let's just do this for all three in a row? Oh, is there not? Wait. I thought there had... Oh, they're just... Hmm. I definitely saw 3 again earlier after I did the 1, but now there's... Okay.
This outer gate is huge. I'll need Glottis to open it.
Manny, I don't know if I like driving over people.
They can't feel it, they're dead.
You're dead. I wouldn't want to drive over you.
That's because you and I, Glottis, are friends.
Aw, Manny.
Aww.
Hello? Miss Colomar! We're here to save you!
Hey, lay off the racket. The whole town's asleep.
But I want a drag race! When they get a load of my car, we're gonna be the talk of the town!
You're right. We're gonna have to find a good place to hide that road show. Speaking of hiding, I wonder if Mitch is here already. I'm gonna go see what I can stir up. Not a bad piece of real estate, actually. It's got potential.
Manny's such a weird guy.
Uh-huh. Well, rip.
Tourists. You gotta watch your step around here, stranger. Rubicava ain't the quaint little port town she used to be. Well, hell, looks like there's a new vessel in town. Pardon me whilst I go check her out. Well, actually, it's mostly stock with a few mods here and there. So, would those be glass packs I'm hearing, or turbos?
I've always wanted one of those jackets. I wish Gladys would hide that thing.
There was this one high-pitched whine it was making, really grating noise, you know? And I searched and searched, but I couldn't find the source of the noise until we pulled in here.
Was it the blower?
No, it was Manny screaming in the back like a cat tied to a cruise missile.
That's a good one. Hola.
Hey, Manny, Dockmaster Velasco here says he's got a place we can dry dock the bone wagon for a while.
Oh, yeah. We can't leave a beauty like this out in the fog, or her chrome will get pitted.
Pitted? Did you hear that, Manny?
You folks gonna stay in Rubicava for a spell? We're here looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar. I'm not too good with names. Did she have any distinguishing marks or a tattoo? Not that she showed me. Well, like I said, I'm as good with names as you are with the fog. How do you get around here with all the mist? When you've strolled these docks as long as I have, Pilgrim, you know where you are by the smell of the sea, by the sound of the lonely foghorn, by the icy touch of the cold, salty air.
Wow. Manny, could I have an eye patch?
Can I just ask, what is under the eye patch? Because I know it's not an eye. Oh, well, when I was alive, I had an eye patch like this. This one's just for the phantom pain. And that one eye socket used to scream like a banshee when the trade winds blew, so I plugged her. I might be here a while. Is there any work in this town? Oh, there's lots of work down at the docks. But it's all union work. And I just don't see you in that union.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
Manny would like a captain's jacket. Oh. We'll see.
This guy looks familiar. Mr. Flores, I'm ready to take you now. Manny Calavera. Is that you? Didn't you used to be taller? What are you doing here?
Well, if you must know, it's about my wife. I got word that she passed away not long after I, and that she too was crossing the land of the dead on foot. It is said that all lost souls come to Rubicava, so I came here to wait for her.
You must love her very much, Celso.
Yes, this is true. Of course, she also has all of my money.
How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you?
Oh, Manny. If she had arrived here first, surely she would have waited for me.
I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like?
Oh, here. I got this from the DOD and made copies to hand out. Isn't she something?
She must have been beautiful with skin.
Weren't we all?
So, know a good place to stay in town?
What's your price range?
Somewhere around the high end of nothing.
Then maybe, young man, it's time you started thinking about a job.
can you get me a job here?
Have any skills?
Sales?
Well, that does qualify you for a certain position, but we only have one mop.
I'm looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
Well, no one's come through town by that name, and you can take it from me. I, too, am looking for someone, so I watch the comings and goings around here very carefully.
I'm here to reclaim that walking stick.
I broke it over the head of some hideous monsters in the forest. I'm sorry, Manuel. I've got to get this place ready to open.
Right. I'll let you know if I see your wife.
She'll be the one asking for her beloved Celso.
Maybe I should place a personal ad.
I tried it, believe me. It attracts the wrong kind of women.
Maybe I should place a personal ad. Maybe I should place a personal ad. It's Celso's wife. Actually, I don't think skin would help.
Wow, Manny.
Ever seen this woman?
Oh, if this is the woman you're looking for, take my advice. Forget about her. She sailed out of here weeks ago in a cozy portside cabin built for two, and she wasn't alone.
How do you know she sailed out of here? I don't believe it.
It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it. Here, look it up in my port log if you want it in writing. 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday. Ticket for two, paid in full. I cracked the champagne on the bow myself.
Hey, Manny.
Hey,
Look, I know how you feel, son. Once I lost a very special lady myself. I waved to her from the docks as she sailed out of port, and I never saw her again.
what was her name?
The SS La Mancha was her name, but don't make me talk about her, because I just can't do it.
La Mancha.
Velasco's logbook says Celso's wife took a bunk with a hunk. Celso, your wife sailed out of here 2 months ago with another man. It's all in there.
Oh, Manny. Is there a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her, Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after her. You take over my job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy, too.
One year later.
Damn.
Hey, boss. You gonna come downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
Well, looks like a quiet night in old Ubacaba.
Welcome to Act 2.
Yeah, that was sudden cut.
I love this shift when you get here, and it's like, oh, this is the like. I think one of the fun things about this game is figuring out what the structure of this game is, which will still unfold. But yeah, Manny is now Also, important question for this part of the game, Mary. You haven't played this game. Have you seen Casablanca?
Perchance to have nightmares about spiders
No.
and beavers.
Okay.
I have seen Manny Calavera in this outfit, like, and
yeah,
whatever.
this is probably the most famous part of the game, and there is a pretty there are some direct extended Casablanca riffs in this section.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Act 2, I think, is the longest part of the game.
Messages like this for the last year.
Agent Calavera, I have word that you arrived in Rubalcaba safely. This is great news, as your service to the LSA may now continue. I am pleased to report the successful hatching of the eggs you liberated. The hatchlings, which Eva has named Manny and Meche, are quite healthy and eager to serve our cause. With luck, my next letter will be borne to you across the sky by these young gossamer wings of truth. For the revolution, Salvador Limones.
I'm not done reading it yet, but maybe later.
Yeah, the world is progressing since it is a year later. So Sal's got the pigeons running.
Ah, to sleep. Perchance to have nightmares about spiders and beavers.
Perchance to stomp a turdy.
Ah, Lady Luck.
I don't need to mess with this, but that's a thing. Yeah.
Hello, Manny.
Hola.
I guess Gladys is good at anything that uses keys.
Well, I guess we should go actually ask about this person before we go further.
Looks like Lupe's been in the sugar again. Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny. I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Oh, I wanted to ask about whoever you said was that we needed to come see.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say, yes, I think tonight's the night.
Yes, I think tonight's the night that you finally go nuts from waiting for the grand entrance of Ms. Mercedes Colomar.
Okay.
But my system!
I'll be back.
Okay.
Let's see where. There's a whole bunch in the cafe we can look at, but I'm trying to.
Meche?
Manny, help me. I've been lost for so long. Why didn't you look for me?
I did. You ran off. Why?
Because you said I was no good. I've been all alone in the world for a whole year. And it's all because of you!
Well.
This gonna be an annual thing with you, Manny? Every Day of the Dead, you toss your bones into the drink and I fish 'em out?
I don't plan to be around that long, Velasco. As soon as I find out where that ocean liner's going, I'm after it.
Ha ha!
That ship's going to Puerto Zapato. That's the other side of the world. Ain't no ships going out that way but the old Limbo here,
But nothing. If the Limbo's my only hope, then I'm already on board.
Well, good luck, son. That's all I got to say.
Alright, well, so that was Domino and Meche. Going to Puerto Zapato.
All right, so I'm ready to sail.
On what?
On the Limbo, man. Let's go.
Manny. The Limbo's not a passenger ship. She's small cargo, son. And every hand on board works.
I'll work.
What are your skills?
Sales and restaurant management.
Oh, hey, there is one opening on the Limbo's crew.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the engine room. And your buddy Glottis would be perfect for it, but he'd have to get his own tools.
Okay, if I get Glottis some tools, can we board?
He can, yes. No offense, Manny, but there's just no place for you aboard the Limbo. She's fully manned already. In fact, her whole crew's on board, ready to sail at dawn. Except for that one guy.
Who's the one guy who hasn't boarded yet?
Well, Seaman Naranja's a little late, but he'll be here before they sail.
What job did Naranja have?
He ran the galley.
Aha! Restaurant management.
Yeah, it's similar to what you're doing now. Except the fish is fresher on the Limbo.
What if Naranja doesn't show up? I can fill his spot, right?
Manny, you're not even in the Maritime Union.
I know that, and you know that, but we're two guys who can keep secrets, right?
Glottis is exempt, but the captain will ask for your card. And if you don't have one, they'll serve you to the sharks like chum. And what's worse, I'll get fined. That's a tough union, boy, and I don't mess with them.
So let me get this straight. If I get Glottis some tools,
then I can get him a job on the Limbo.
And if Seaman Naranja doesn't show up for work,
but he will,
and I get a Maritime Union card,
which you'll never get,
then I can sail on the Limbo in the morning.
Jeez. I guess so.
What kind of tools does Glottis need?
Authentic CB equipment only.
Where do I get authentic CB equipment?
Why don't you ask a CB? Afraid of getting stung?
Where do you think Naranja is?
Probably home selecting recipes for the trip.
What's going on in that bottle? A tugboat?
This happens to be a perfect scale replica of the SS Lumbago. I'm just having a little trouble getting the walking beam to fit in the neck here.
That's funny, because a lumbago is usually more of a problem in the lower back than the neck. Nothing. I better go finish packing.
Aye, you do that, son.
I'm not sure why all the ships have L names.
Don't know.
I don't know if that's a thing.
It's a little TLC. It's locked.
I know, I locked it.
It's locked.
I know, I locked it.
I never... Dang.
Whoops.
I never was that good at the high jump. Dang, these short legs.
Alright. CB tools. Get rid of Naranja. And, get a union card.
Easy enough.
Sure. God, no, I gotta remember my way around Rubicava, because it's very big. Oh, well, here's these guys.
These bees don't seem too busy. Cold one, huh, Terry?
Yeah, it's always cold when you're unemployed, Manny.
Who's unemployed? Aren't you guys in the union?
The union? They don't look after us little guys. They're run by the coppers. And you of all people should know, Manny, that the cops are in bed with the gambling joints.
Hey, I run an honest joint. We ain't in bed with nobody.
What about the protection money?
We pay every week. On the nose, through the nose, like an honest place should.
See what I mean? This town is just a big conga line of hustlers, all laughing and dancing and scratching each other's backs.
Why aren't you guys up there working?
You don't know the deal down here on the docks, do you, Manny? If you want to get the jobs, you have to pay the unions extra dues. And that ain't cheap. We don't pay, and so they put us on barrel duty.
Why don't you just pay the union off then?
We got our pride, Manny. We're straight stingers, you know? Not to mention we just don't have any cash to spare now that we're not working. I mean, it's like a problem where, the solution makes the problem, worse.
Like a catch-22?
Yeah, wow. I wish I knew words like that.
If the union is crooked, why don't you register a complaint?
That's a good one, Manny. Did you hear that, guys? He thinks we should register a complaint.
You bees are being exploited. You should do something about it.
Yeah, what can we do? We're just a handful of unorganized drones. We don't know nothing about nothing except just how to take it on a chin.
I think you're just a bunch of complainers.
You don't know what it's like, man. Every day we come down here, we try and make an honest living. We find out that you gotta be a crooked V to win down here. He knocks the pollen out of you, man. He makes you weak.
If the cops own the union and gambling's in bed with the cops...
Yeah, and then who really runs the gambling, right? Well, no offense, but Maximino is really the big boy in town, obviously. But word is, he gets his orders from some hardcore gangsters in El Mero. Yeah, that fancy cat track is really just a big laundromat, if you get my drift.
Aha.
Since you're not using your tools, think I could borrow them?
Well, we sold them to feed our families.
Then how are you ever gonna work?
I told you things were messed up down here, Manny. I told you.
Hey, can I borrow one of your union cards?
What, are you kidding? You know how much I had to pay Chow Chilla Charlie to get mine?
Chow Chilla Charlie?
You guys know a seaman naranja?
Nah, CBs and sailors don't mix.
But you're in the same union.
Well, maybe so, but some traditions are sacred there, Manny.
You bees gotta be strong.
Things just aren't the way they should be down here, Manny. It's like the worker bees. They do all the work. But we can't affect it's like the way that things are produced. Should be controlled by, we should... Forget it. I'm just a dumb, hungry, out-of-work bee.
Okay, blue casket's over here. Is this an elevator? Where's... Oh, this is the elevator up. Right. Let's not go up here right now.
Hey, look, deadbeats.
Ha ha ha. Man, he thinks he's very funny.
Crazy.
But don't you see, when the government fades away, so will our troubles.
Ah, nonsense. We will always need some armed force to fight off the return of capitalism.
That sort of fascist thinking is as dead as you are, comrade. When we get rid of all the guns, that's when people will begin to self-police. And the public opinion alone will keep them from committing crimes.
Hola, trust funders.
Hey, look who's making the scene. It's Manny Calavera, The up, the down, the backside of the nouveau riche.
Beat it, dinner jacket. We're talking about things you wouldn't understand, like truth and beauty.
Labor organization and revolt made easy. Hey, can I borrow this book?
Why? So you can freak out our plans for organizing labor and go rat us out to your pal, Chief Morgan?
Hey, I'm just looking for something to read on the can, all right?
No dice, Cummerbund.
Buenas noches, comrades.
Hey, Manny, no offense, but we don't have time for establishment types like yourself.
What makes you guys think I'm so establishment?
You smell like bacon and oppression,
You own a
man.
club.
Okay? Lola? What are you doing here? This crowd doesn't go much for souvenir pictures, except maybe of Lenin.
Shh! Manny, I'm on a stakeout. I'm gonna prove to Maximino once and for all that Olivia's no good for him.
Still hung up on Max, eh? Take my advice, Angel. Forget about him. He's a gambling racketeer.
Like you.
Oh, that hurts, baby.
Hey, shh! Here they come.
Come on, sugar. How about a kiss for the road?
Oh, ick. Don't let me down, Nick. You're a lawyer. You're not supposed to have feelings.
I don't, but I know a good tart when I see one. Hey! If Maximino sees that, we're going to end up in matching terracotta pots.
Don't be silly. He wouldn't hurt me. He loves me. Manny, at last we're alone. Tell me, how are the bourgeoisie?
Fine. How's Max?
Oh, Gramps, don't start.
What are you doing with a snake like Nick?
Oh no.
Lay it on you, man.
What's going on?
Messing around with your boyfriend's lawyer is pretty dangerous.
Oh, maybe I was wrong. You do get it.
I'm a little worried about Lola.
That's because she's doomed, Manny. She fell in love with Maximino. That's the one mistake I never made.
You think Nick would hurt her?
Only if he finds her, and take it from me. He's not good at finding things.
A little dark in here, don't you think?
Dark and cold, like the hearts of men.
You know, I'm thinking of buying this place.
Really? I thought about buying yours for a while, but then I just decided to ask my boyfriend Max to buy it for me.
You can have it. I'm leaving town.
Manny, you sound so exciting all of a sudden. Why are you leaving town?
I'm chasing a woman I met once and can't forget.
Well, I have a poem I wrote just for you. Pay attention because it's pretty short. Here it goes.
Open mic night seems like a big hit.
It always takes those timid souls a while to get up the nerve.
Maybe it would help if you went up there and started things rolling.
Oh, Manny, read poetry in my own club? That would be like this whole place was just a big temple set up to worship me.
Oh, come.
Okay, alive. We slept. Life's just some rapid eye movement. In a warm, cozy bed. Buried, we wake. The flesh dream is over, Daddy. Now that we're all crazy dead.
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
Hey, how about another poem?
Okay, ashes to ashes. To ashes, to ashes, to ashes, to ashes, to ashes, to ashes, to me. To ashes, to ashes, to ashes, to ashes.
Oh God.
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
Hey, how about another poem?
Okay, I called my cat Boney, till she said it wouldn't do. I said, why? She said, sister, 'cause that's what I've been calling you.
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
Hey, how about another poem?
Okay, last one, folks. With bony hands, I hold my partner. On soulless feet, we cross the floor. The music stops, as if to answer. An empty knocking at the door. It seems his skin was sweet as mango when last I held him to my breast. But now, we dance this grim fandango. And will for years before we rest.
There it is.
We got there.
That was great.
Really, this time I just don't have any more.
Well, catch you later, hip chick.
Keep practicing that lingo, man. You'll get it.
Looks like it's open mic night. Testing? Testing. All right. Who's ready to rock and roll? Maybe later then, okay? So what is up with airplane food anyway?
Is he trying to be funny?
I mean, it's so small and not that good.
There's nothing funny about being dead, comrade.
Life is pain, death is worse. My funny bone must have fell off in the hearse.
Anyone out there know where I can find some tools?
The only tool in here is you.
Yeah, tool of the government, monkey wrench of the man.
Is there an Anselmo Naranja in the audience tonight?
He's down at Toto's place getting carved. If he's not passed out under a dock somewhere.
Well, that's useful.
Hey, can anyone out there help me get into the
I don't know where
Maritime
Toto's place
Hey,
is.
we're into organizing labor, not sabotaging labor.
Good evening. I like to read a poem. Why? You said this to me in your sleep. Can it be yesterday? The cracks in my skull. It lingers. Can you hear me saying nothing? Inside a dream, inside a dream, inside a dream. Rise up. The end. Gracias. Muchísimas gracias.
Alright, that was the docks. That's Blue Casket. This is back toward the... Oh, this is the other dock. Okay. So this way. And the elevators by the Blue Casket to go up. Okay. Over here, we got this room. Well, okay. Or not.
That's the folding bridge that connects this pier to the base of the cat track.
So a door over here.
I've got the lumps to prove it.
What?
This gate only leads up to the Lambada dock, and the Lambada's gone. I've got the lumps to prove it.
Ah.
It's locked. I've got the lumps to prove it.
Okay. This door we can't open. It's the...
There it is. Max's giant cat racetrack. How's a regular guy with 3 roulette tables supposed to compete with that?
Ah.
It's Toto Santos, Rubacava's friendly scrimshaw artist. Looks like it hurts. Looks like it hurts. Looks like it hurts.
Oh, want to talk to him?
Hola, Toro. ¿Cómo estás? Not now, Manny. I'm in the middle of something with Naranja here.
Manny, do you want to look at Toto when you talk to him?
What's that you're working on there?
I told you, Calavera, not now.
Well, we found semen Naranja.
That's one old fridge. It's a little cabinet. It's empty.
Yeah, I got to remember to get more liquid nitrogen from morgue.
Liquid nitrogen?
Freeze the bones, less painful that way.
Hey, that sounds good. I could go for that.
You got plenty of painkiller in that bottle of yours, so shut up and hold still.
Whoop! I need that.
You need to hold still, or I need to You need to hold still, or I need to strap
Oh, that
you
reminds
down.
me. I forgot about my date with Inez. Hello, operator? Yeah, it's me, baby. How'd you know? Hey, don't say that, sweetheart. You know I meant to stop by and... I'm more happy about leaving town every minute. I think these are binders of tattoo designs. They're labeled nautical and nice, and a third one just says Anchormania.
Me and Shag Fardalo. Mierden fugio bel pofayat. You push me to edge, Calavera.
Alright, I'll leave your shit alone. Across this little bridge that we extended. I don't know how we... Okay.
Ew, I'm not sure what I hate more, crowds or cats, but I'm definitely not going near either one today. Wow, somebody really liked this cat. Beloved Sandspoof, this regal and majestic feline was a record holder for speed and a favorite of the crowds here in Rubacava for many years until her career was suddenly and tragically cut short on the second week of the racing season when the airship Olivia 1 on its maiden voyage crashed onto the track mid-race and exploded. Many bereaved fans testified later that before the blimp hit, Sandspoof was in the lead. Fuchi, that smell is peor que la muerte.
This is such a weird...
Wet foods for winners. I could open it with my teeth, but I'm not that hungry. This cat litter really needs changing. See? This is why I don't have a pet.
It's a beautiful day here at Feline Meadows.
Hey! Looks like a great night for cat races.
Ladies and
Nobody
gentlemen,
there.
you have 15
Anybody
minutes
there?
to place your bets.
Look, I told you, we don't have any kitty hats today.
What?
You have to wait until Tuesday. That's kitty hat day.
I don't want a kitty hat.
Fine with me. What's your bet then?
I don't gamble. It's a conflict of interest for me.
Then why did you call me down here?
For the friendly conversation.
Getting ready for the next race.
Nobody there. Hello?
Oh, hi! Betting stub, please.
What?
I need the betting stub for the race you're interested in.
Interested in how?
Interested in seeing the photo finish file for, of course.
Oh, I don't have a betting stub.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Whoops.
Well, I thought you could use the company with everybody gone for the Day of the Dead.
In that case, Manny, why don't you stick around until 6? That's when I get off.
Ah, Carla. Busy night?
Hardly. Everybody's gone home for the holiday already. This place is dead, and I'm bored, Manny. Bored.
What's the shuttle waiting for?
They're just cleaning it, but they're very thorough. We run a tight ship here, you know.
Why don't you come by the club anymore?
Well, to tell you the truth, Manny, it's your little coat check girl. All that bubbly energy, I just want to strangle her.
I've tried that. It doesn't stop her. Can I try out your metal detector?
What's your sudden interest in metal detectors, Manny?
I'm just a collector.
Well, I'll show it to you when I'm on break. How's that?
When's your break?
Dawn.
Oh, that's too late. I'm shipping out tonight.
Yeah, right. I've fallen for that line too many times.
Well, see ya, Carla.
All right, Manny.
A lot of paperwork.
Lot of passengers. Everybody's back home but you and me. Hey, official documents. Don't touch. Ooh, I love this part. Sir, if you will, please place all of your belongings on the security desk. Oh, you're clean. Rats, Manny, I almost got to strip search you.
When did you put in a floor safe?
That's our new contained detonation chamber in case someone tries to come through here with a bomb.
Since when does Rubacaba have a terrorism problem?
This town's changing, Manny. It's getting tougher every day.
It's locked. These lockers have a note on them. Employees, I don't care who's doing it, but please stop using the contained detonation chamber to crack open walnuts. Thank you. They're locked.
They're lockers!
Great window view of the giant litter box.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh. Oh no, game.
Turn on tank controls.
There's so many more people in in this section of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I love the architecture in this game.
Reward offered for cargo stolen from shipyard receiving area, including a large suitcase bearing the initials HL. Reward offered for cargo stolen from shipyard receiving area. What a horrible jail cell. Then again, it sure taught Gladys a lesson that time.
Yeah, you can interact with all of them for the most part. Yeah, it's not like they're kind of rotating the way they do in Act 1.
Only Police Chief Bogan knows how to get in there.
This is like the police station. Somewhere. Oh, down here.
Late night at the morgue, isn't it, Membrillo?
You know I can't sleep with John Doe's on the slab, Manny. If I don't ID these rose gardens tonight, I won't be ready for the two that come in tomorrow. And before you know it, I'm up to my ass in azaleas.
I think Membrillo could really use a nice tropical vacation. What a sad story. These stews sprouted and no one came down to claim them?
Death makes sad stories of us all.
How's business?
Booming, unfortunately. More crime every day. And more sproutings like these. Something's happening back in Elmaro, I think. And its dark hand is finally reaching us here in Rubacava.
What exactly are you looking for?
I'm digging for a treasure that part of me does not wish to find. For when I uncover that sad doubloon that tells me who this poor soul is, my reward is not riches, but the chance to make a phone call and break somebody's heart. Of course, with this equipment, the search could go on for some time.
Can I help?
Sure. Grab hold of this leaf right here. Manny?
I can't do it.
I know. I was just testing.
How do you do this job?
Without becoming jaded, you mean? My secret to happiness, Manuel, is that I have the heart of a 12-year-old boy. I keep it over here in a jar. Would you like to see it?
No.
Sorry. Old coroner joke.
Do you ever worry that your job is getting to you, Membrillo?
Well, forensic botany is a trying job, Manny. But have you ever spent much time here with a florist? In life, they became florists because they love flowers. But here, a flower is a symbol of pain, of death within death. Their conflicted feelings build and build, and eventually, they become quite mad.
Thanks for the tip. I guess I'll send balloon bouquets from now on. Membrillo, why do you stay in town? Why don't you head off toward the Ninth Underworld?
Manny, you can only search for something for so many years before you stop believing in it altogether.
You don't believe in the Ninth Underworld?
Why do you think we're all here in Rubacava?
Because you're waiting to earn off your time, or you can't afford passage, or...
Manny, we've given up. All of us. When you've been here long enough, you will too.
Well, don't let me bother you.
Always nice to have visitors.
Ah, here's the elevator. Oh, I guess... Can we actually go back out here? No? Or is that up here? Ah, yeah. So that was where we actually originally arrived in Rubacava. And here's the little landing.
Gross. How long was that raven sitting there? Lola, Lola, where are you? Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny. I have a note for you from Lola.
Lola?
Yes. Now, where is it? Where? Oh, here. No, wait. Dang. I have a whole new system for messages. Just let me... Here. No. No, wait. Be quiet. Here it is. Wait a second. It's empty. There was something inside. It felt like a key.
A key?
Yes! But did somebody come back here and snake the key while I was sorting the coats? Who would do that? They messed up my whole system!
Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny.
Bogan coming yet?
Yeah, he's down at the casino, probably enjoying his usual lucky streak.
How's the flow tonight?
We're dead tonight, Manny. Everybody's back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino. The casino's hopping. Why is it that all the people who don't go home are the same people who just love to gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
Everything okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything's in order. It's beautiful. I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool. Want to hear about it?
All right.
Okay, tell me all the details about your new coat check system.
Yay! Okay, I found all these plastic tiles in the back, left over from the automat, and guess what? They all have numbers on them. So what I'm doing is, I give one to everyone who checks a code in and... Manny, you're not even listening to me. I go to all this work organizing your coats, and you don't even care.
Lupe.
Forget it. Don't pretend to care.
No, I want to hear.
Hup. Oh, I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
Sorry, I got up while she was talking.
Wow.
Please, tell me all about your new coat check system, really.
Don't patronize me, Cal.
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Yes, I think tonight's definitely the night.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
Probably should have done that Alec earlier, considering we already know where she is. Alright. Hey, Glottis.
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, you know, love song for a special lady.
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part. Bone wagon.
I like it. You know, when we leave, I'm actually gonna miss this place.
Aw, Manny, why can't we just stay here? We got our fancy club, we got 3 squares a day. Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
Gladys, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've gotta find Meche and help her, because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
I just had a run-in with Domino and Meche. We're leaving town.
What? What? How?
Domino's got Meche. We're going after them tonight.
What should I do?
Just sit here until I get a boat.
Sit here. Check. Okay.
Well, I'll let you get back to practicing.
I don't need to practice, man. I'm good.
Amarillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes. Nothing but the best for my customers. My rich customers. Yes, I better take this with me for safekeeping. I don't really want to do that.
Look at him?
I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to do
Oh,
that.
I've got the stuff still. Okay.
Ah, my bread and butter. Thrill-seeking rich folk with a poor grasp of statistics and probability. An honest roulette croupier is hard to find, and guys like this, even harder. Police Chief Bogan, Rubacava's finest. Rubacava's only, for that matter.
know, some people say you should always walk away from the table when you're on a winning streak.
Oh,
Le
yes,
numéro
but I'm feeling
gagnant,
extra
le
lucky
35,
tonight.
encore passe. 35, black.
In Bogan, I mean, you can.
Mesdames et messieurs,
The
faites vos jeux, s'il vous
outfit is
plaît.
probably
Ladies and
recognizable
gentlemen, please
to an
stand
extent,
your
but
pants.
yeah, he's the police chief from Casablanca, because it's the like French colonial thing.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Yep.
Charlie
pas plus.
in his regular booth.
Les jeux sont faits.
Here's
Mind if I
Churchill
sit down,
Charlie.
Charlie?
Of course not, Manny. I mean, it is your club, right?
And this is a pastiche of God, what the fuck's his name? Like, it's that actor. If we talk to him, it probably comes across in the way that he talks.
Right. So what are you doing in it? Didn't I tell you not to come back until you can pay your bar tab?
Oh, or they kicked me out of that cat track for printing fake betting stubs. So now I have to come here, Manny, which I love, which I love.
How did you print fake betting stubs?
With this. Isn't she beautiful?
Peter Laura, yes, that's.
The last time I
Thank
was
you, Pam.
incarcerated, I shared a cell with the most dishonest con man I ever met. He was strictly small time, and I managed to steal this from him quite easily.
Thanks. You never know when this may come in handy.
Hey, give that back to me, Manny.
Maybe once you settle your bar tab, eh, Charlie?
Oh, Manny.
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing. Anything.
So can you make passports?
Manny, you still think like a living man in so many ways. No soul needs a passport. We are all citizens of the same nation, and our king rides a pale horse.
So no passports?
No, that little hologram is so tricky, you know?
How about driver's licenses?
Sure. Just, give me a recent picture, $50 in, about 2 weeks, okay?
Can you make reasonable union cards?
Manny, are you going to start moonlighting? Or are you just looking to hang out with the sailors?
Can you do it or not?
I have a deal for you. If you can retrieve my money from Maximino, I can make you president of that crooked union.
I don't need to be president. And why does Max have your money?
I put a whole suitcase of it up for collateral on a rather large wager last month. The race was fixed, Manny. They stole my money like common thieves. Here, take this VIP pass and use it to get into the High Rollers Lounge. They won't let me in there anymore. There should be a safe somewhere in the wine cellar, and my suitcase should be in it.
And you can get me a card tonight.
If you make it back, Manny, the card will be on the table.
Alright, gotta retrieve his suitcase of money.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux,
Thought there
s'il
was
vous
more to
plaît.
talk to him about.
Where's my suitcase?
Where are your manners?
You said you'd get my money from Maximino's safe.
Don't worry, Chuck. You'll get what's coming to you. Why aren't you over at the roulette tables?
The roulette is for lonely widows and Frenchmen. Why don't you get some slot machines, Manny? Everybody, old women, little children, they all love slot machines. And I have a system, an infallible system for beating them.
I think slot machines attract an undesirable element.
Oh, well, we're all undesirable, Manny.
Yeah, but your credit's no good to boot. All my friends are lonely widows and Frenchmen.
Except me, Manny. I'm here to keep you sane.
Tell me your system, Charlie.
I can't tell you my secrets. Just this. You have to become one with the bandit, Manny. You have to get inside the machine and make it want to pay.
On second thought, stay away from my roulette tables. That's a nice suit. Where'd you steal it?
Manny, if you learn to play the odds like Chowchilla Charlie, then maybe you too can have a suit this fine someday.
Well, I've got a club to run, so
And the burglary to commit, don't forget.
Everything okay down here?
I'm going to need some more chips if Monsieur Lucky does not call it a night soon.
You know, some people say you should always walk away from the table when you're on a winning streak.
Oh, yes, but I'm feeling extra lucky tonight.
Alright, well, I think we've talked to everyone we can talk to in Rubicava at the moment. Well, I guess we can get, we didn't actually go up into the Maximino's club, which I know we can, or casino, which we can do. I don't remember where the door to that is. I thought it was by the racetrack. Might have just missed it. But I think I'm gonna save here for today.
Makes sense.
Act 2 is pretty long. Excuse me. But we will come back and go through that next week. So, thanks everybody for hanging out.
It was fun. Characters in this are good.
I'm glad. It's a good game. All right. Thanks everybody. See you next week.